I think that it will be interesting to ask women how they fared in those appointive positions, whether, you know, their sex has been any hindrance to them carrying out their work or people doing what it is that they're directed to do by the woman. But looking at, I want to draw from a bit of your own experience. You ran for, you aspired to be governor once. Yeah. Why did you not try again?
Yes, I didn't try again because I had an accident. I just came back, and immediately I got back, I went straight into the media. As at yesterday morning, I was still the managing director of National Mirror. So, you know, I went straight to the media so that I can have a neutral, you know, point of view when it comes to politics. But now I'm still forging ahead. I'm back into politics. Okay,
so you're still going to be running at some point in time.
Definitely.
What did you find was in your way when you aspired? Did you get support from family, friends? Did they think you're just dreaming too high, or, you know, what exactly was in your way?
Well, for any woman that wants to aspire in politics, your family support is supreme. It's key. It's everything. Your husband especially, you need his maximum support, 100%, and of course the children. And when I aspired, I found out that, you know, some felt that, you know, she has tall dreams. Why would she want to have, can she be a governor? Why would she? What was Mega Daniel doing that I couldn't have done? Who is there now? Governor Ibikule. What are they doing that I wouldn't have been able to do? This thing is about your passion. If you look at something and you have a passion for it, you have a vision, and you know you have what you're looking at, you go for it. And that was what prompted me, and I was sure I would have made a difference as a woman.
You're a member of the PDP, right?
Yes, I'm still a member.
Your party is in power at the national level. Are they looking to bring in or helping the women, you know, come out in the maybe elective positions the way you tried in so many other states? Because it would seem as if we haven't seen some kind of support from political parties for a woman to emerge as a candidate, you know, bearing the party's flag in any election.
They are not even considering it. The men, they don't even want to give us that space. And that's why I've said the women have to go back to the basics. It's not our fault. We started quite late, and we need to catch up. And except, of course, there's a deliberate policy, like I said, the national conference. Unfortunately, some people did not support that conference. And I'm surprised. This is something that, you know, the whole of Nigeria had clamored for so many years. And the thing is on ground now. It's just for the implementation. I hope that the President Jonathan will be able to do this for us before he leaves. The women have spoken there, and they have taken their position on 35%. And that is where we still stand. So once there's a deliberate policy to support women, and then, you know, there's a law backing it up, I mean, the sky is the limit.
What difference do you think this will make? Because people will say that a man is there, it's what we get, we get. A woman is there, but big
men are full of distractions. Men are full of distractions. They know they are here. They are full of distractions. The woman is focused. The woman is a good manager any day, anytime. You can attest to that. And the woman, when she's a go-getter anytime. When you want to do something as a woman, even you don't have to be educated to know that women are success at any level. Look at this, our mothers that sell pepper, that sell yam, and no matter how much they make, no matter how little it is, they still ensure that they feed the family, the children go to school, they manage the home. Nigerian women are great. I don't know about other countries, but Nigerian women are great.
I don't think anyone would dispute that fact that Nigerian women are great, but that greatness is what I'm trying to look at. That we still haven't been able to, you know, translate that into victory at the polls. What's the role of money in politics?
That cannot be overemphasized. And let me say that that is one of the major problems that most women have. Because for you to contest, and even at the primary level, although like PDP has tried to give free forms for women, you know, if you want to contest at any level, that is not enough. Even before you aspire at all, before the primaries, you have to do some awareness, you have to mobilize people, you have to visit meetings. All these visits, they are not free. You have to drop something before you leave, you know, like welfare and all that. And then you have to also ensure that your campaign machinery, that's if you are finally picked as a candidate. Even before you are picked, you have to give that impression that once you are picked, you have what it takes. And once they see that you don't really have what it takes, you are not likely to be picked. And sometimes women that are really capable, that they know that, you know, this person can really do it, they will ensure that they frustrate such efforts if you don't play your game very well. Politics is a game, and you have to really know the rules to
Do
be
you
able
really
to get
think,
it.
sorry to interrupt you, but do you really think that INEC can help?
Oh, we have to have a deliberate policy, like, you know, a law ensuring that at every level, for instance, every state we have 3 senators. And then when there's a law that for every 3 senators in the state, there must be a woman. Naturally, the best women will emerge.
But do you see
from there.
women preparing themselves deliberately to get into politics at an early stage?
No, not at all. Especially because of the violent part of it. You find that even when I was in Lagos, when I was contesting the election, I met the men anything for anything. I can tell you that. Anything for anything.
Including violence?
Yes! You have to get to that level sometimes to get that ticket.
Don't tell me you had thugs who were supporting you.
I don't know about that, but I met them anything for anything to get the ticket. I got the ticket twice in Lagos to contest House of Rep.
But are you mentoring people now to see that they also come into politics?
I'm not doing that because you have to be convinced. You don't need to mentor anybody. It's an inbuilt thing. You have to be able to have that interest. You have to have that passion. It's not something you can teach anybody. It's a natural instinct.
Yeah, but
so when you have it, what we can only do, maybe, you know, the normal women forum and all that, we just educate people. We create awareness, we let them know how to really go about it. But this thing is an inbuilt thing. It's a local thing.
Some people will disagree with you.
It's a local thing.
I remember that this, beg your pardon, it was last year. It's already in 2015 now. We were at a conference, and one of the speakers at the conference, Dorothy Akarele, gave a speech on where the godmothers, about, you know, how, you know, in politics you have the godfathers who always ensure that their godsons enter the place when they leave. What about the women? What about the goddaughters?
Even godmothers are usually frustrated at that level. I can tell you that. The men, I don't know, they've been there for too long. But we'll try and catch up. As far as, you know, we are still committed, and then we are still, you know, on this struggle to ensure that the women get there.
All right, then, thank you very much indeed. Hajia Kafilat Ogbara is a former governorship aspirant in Ogun State and now the Managing Director of National Mirror. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this break. We've got another matter today. Please join us again.